I used to make every single one of these mistakes, and I had no idea they were costing me hundreds of thousands of francs every year. If you are earning money but never seem to have any, this video is for you. There are 5 money mistakes that keep people broke in Rwanda. Not poor, broke. Because being broke is not about how much you earn, it is about what you do with what you earn. You could earn 500,000 Rwandan francs a month and be broke. You could earn 1.5 million and still be broke. I have seen it in the data, and I have lived it. These 5 mistakes are incredibly common, surprisingly easy to fix, and if you watch to the end, I will give you a simple action plan to fix all 5 starting today. And number 3 might genuinely surprise you, because most people do not even realize they are making it. Mistake number 1, spending blind. No budget, no plan, no idea where your money actually goes each month. And this is by far the most common one. Ask yourself right now, if I gave you a piece of paper, could you tell me within 10,000 Rwandan francs how much you spent on food last month? On transport? On airtime? Most people cannot. And that is the problem. When you have no budget, every expense feels small in the moment. 2,000 here for a moto, 3,000 there for lunch, 5,000 for data. But small leaks sink big ships. Those daily 5,000 Rwandan francs expenses, that is 150,000 Rwandan francs a month. 1.8 million a year, enough to fund an emergency account or start investing. The fix is simple but powerful. The 70-10-20 rule we covered in our first video. 70% for needs, 10% for wants, 20% for savings. And the most important habit? Track everything for just 1 month. You will be shocked where your money is going. Mistake number 2, saving whatever is left over at the end of the month. And let me tell you right now, there is never anything left over. If saving is the last thing you do, it will be the first thing that gets cut. According to the FinScope 2024 survey, 15% of Rwandans do not save at all, and 23% still rely on informal savings, keeping cash at home, in a tontine, or under the mattress. That is money earning 0 interest while inflation eats it alive. Here is the formula that changed everything for me. Most people think income minus expenses equals savings. Whatever is left over, I will save. Flip it. Income minus savings equals expenses. The moment your salary hits your account, move 20% to savings before you touch anything else. Then live on what remains. If you earn 500,000 Rwandan francs, that is 100,000 moved to savings on day 1. Not at the end of the month. Day 1. Set up an automatic transfer if your bank allows it. Make saving the first thing that happens, not the last. And here is what makes this work. Once you treat savings like a bill you must pay, like rent or electricity, your brain adapts. You find ways to live on the rest. But if you leave it optional, it will never happen. Mistake number 3, and this is the one most people do not even know they are making. You are ignoring inflation. If your money is sitting in a basic savings account earning 2 or 3% and inflation is 8.9%, which is what it is right now in Kigali, you are not saving. You are slowly burning your money. Let me say that again because it is that important. Every 100,000 Rwandan francs in a basic account loses almost 6,000 Rwandan francs of purchasing power every year. Multiply that by your total savings. If you have 1 million saved, you are losing close to 60,000 a year without spending a single franc. It is an invisible tax. The fix? Know the inflation rate. That is what our CPI Watch series is for. And then make sure your savings earn more than inflation. The average deposit rate in Rwanda right now is 8.98% according to BNR. That barely keeps up. SACCOs and fixed deposits can do better. We will cover all the options in detail in an upcoming video. Mistake number 4, borrowing money for things that lose value. And with BNR just raising interest rates to 7.25%, this mistake is about to get even more expensive. Not all debt is bad. Borrowing to start a business, buy land, or invest in education, that is productive debt. It builds something that can earn you money back. But borrowing to buy a phone you cannot afford, to fund a wedding, or to cover daily expenses, that is the kind of debt that traps people. Here is the math that matters. The average lending rate in Rwanda right now is 15.72%. That means if you borrow 500,000 Rwandan francs for a phone, you are paying back nearly 580,000 over a year. That extra 80,000 Rwandan francs is gone. It did not build anything, it did not earn anything, it just evaporated. And with BNR tightening rates, variable loans are going to cost even more in the coming months. Before you borrow anything, ask yourself one question. Will this loan help me earn more money? If the answer is no, find another way. Save up. Wait. Your future self will thank you. Mistake number 5. Having no emergency fund. And this is the mistake that turns a bad week into a bad year. Your motor breaks down. A family member gets sick. Your landlord raises rent unexpectedly. Without an emergency fund, you have two choices. Borrow money at 15% interest or sell something you need. Both make you poorer. The rule of thumb is to save 3 months of essential expenses. If your monthly needs are 350,000 Rwandan francs, your target is just over 1 million. That sounds like a lot, but remember, if you are already paying yourself first with 20%, you will reach this in less than a year. Keep your emergency fund separate from your regular savings. Put it somewhere accessible, but not too easy to touch. A different account, a SACCO with a notice period, or even a fixed deposit you can break if needed. The point is, when life happens, you are ready. So here is your action plan. 5 mistakes, 5 fixes. All doable this week. Fix 2. Set up a savings transfer on payday. Before you pay any bills, move 20% to a separate account. Make it automatic. Make it non-negotiable. Fix 3. Check the inflation rate. If your savings are earning less than 8.9%, they are losing value. Subscribe to this channel and our CPI Watch series will keep you informed every month. Fix 4. Before any loan, ask, will this help me earn money? If not, save for it instead. At 15.72% interest, bad debt is a trap. Fix 5. Open a separate emergency account today, even if you start with 10,000 Rwandan francs. The habit matters more than the amount. Build to 3 months of expenses over the next year. Download our free budget template from the description to get started on Fix 1 and 2 right now. If this video helped you, share it with one person who needs to hear it. Next week, we are diving deep into Rwanda's economy, how GDP works, and what it means for your wallet. Subscribe, and I will see you there. Thanks for watching Africa Money. Let's build wealth together.